Trinbago Knight Riders have been preparing for the 2021 Caribbean Premier League with special focus on the change of venue for this year's tournament. The entire competition will be held at Warner Park St. Kitts after 4 consecutive years in TNT, and newly appointed TKR head coach Imran Jan says the team is aware of the small boundaries and high-scoring nature of the Warner Park venue.
Specifically speaking, we will have bowlers specifically bowling on certain ends. So guys hit into the wind, not letting guys hit too straight. So we'll probably have to pull back the lengths. So those are the conversations we've already had.
Jan also spoke on the move of Dwayne Bravo to St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots.
DJ is going to be a big void to fill. However, we've got Udana who brings that left arm with lots of skills at the back end of the innings, because that's DJ's sort of role to finish off innings for us. We've got Kyron, our skipper, who is also going to probably be bowling a lot more. And we also got young Tion Webster in the mix, who does bowl some seam. And not to forget, Colin Monroe also bowls some seam. So we've got some options available to us with regards to skill sets and the situation of the game that DJ did. So I think we have some guys that could cover those bases.
Meanwhile, the Guyana Amazon Warriors camp confirmed the appointment of Nicholas Puran as captain, and batsman Shimron Hetmeyer said it's a great opportunity for the Trinbagonian.
He's very good to be around, actually. Lends a lot of support and so on. And as a captain, he does the same as well. He's really someone that you could... It's always nice to have someone as a captain that you could go and speak to and just pass information and give some ideas to, you know.
Also speaking out of the Guyana camp, manager Omar Khan said his team is looking forward to opening the tournament against rivals and defending champions TKR.
We look forward to that open game. It's going to be exciting. It's a good game to start the tournament. And I think CPL has always identified, the two teams, TKR and Ghana Amazon Warriors, are the two more exciting teams, not that the other teams are not exciting. So it's a good start. We look forward to it. Of course, there are a lot of chats going around, a lot of talk going around between the both teams. But, with Puran being captain and he's a Trinidadian, of course, it's going to be added excitement.
Last year's runners-up, St. Lucia, are now rebranded as the St. Lucia Kings. And according to coach Andy Flower, they're stronger and have a couple players who could prove vital.
I think, if anything, we've strengthened our seam attack. Even though we've lost Scott Kugelane, who was brilliant for us last year, a great team member, the brand of cricket that we want to play will be very similar to last year. I thought we played some really exciting cricket, emphasised possibly by a guy like Rakeem Cornwall. And then we've got the heartbeat of the side in Andre Fletcher, who is a brilliant man to have around. I would like to see him put in some real match-turning performances for us.
The Jamaica Talawas, who made it to the first semi-final last year, are without their top scorer and wicket-taker from 2020, Glenn Phillips and Mujib Ur-Rahman. But Coach Floyd Reefer said he is looking forward to a team approach rather than individual performers.
There's always X factors in the team, but what we're focusing on is playing a solid team game. All right, and when you play as a unit, you tend to win more games than often. If you depend on one person with that match-winning performance all the time, you will get a match-winning performance, but we are focusing more on team performances.
Simon Helmut, coach of the home team St. Kitts, who finished bottom of the table in 2020, said they will be soaking up all the energy from the fans who will be allowed in Warner Park.
Having crowds at grounds is just such a blessing. It's something we just took for granted. And obviously, last season was very, very different. But, for us this season, we want to perform well. We're so fortunate to be playing in front of our home fans, and we'll have that home support. And so I encourage as many as people who are allowed to come with it, following the COVID safety rules. We look forward to hopefully having some loud and joyous and successful fans who will be certainly barracking hard for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots when we play.
Last but not least, Barbados Royals head coach Daniel Vettori outlined the approach to improving from their 5th place finish in 2020.
I know from my experiences as a coach and how I like to go about things that we obviously need to be aggressive in this format, but we also have to understand that the conditions are going to dictate a lot of what we're going to do. And as the tournament goes on, I think those conditions will change, and I think the team that has the ability to adapt with the condition will have the best chance of winning games.
The 2021 CPL bowls off on August 26th at 10 a.m. with Guyana Amazon Warriors versus Trinbago Knight Riders.